I am a psychologist. So for me, I was working and I had wrote about 30 manuals on how to do my job. My supervisor said, okay, do this recruitment. Um, and I was like, yay, I get to do the recruitment. And I forgot. I literally forgot how to do the job I just wrote a manual how to do. And at 56 and a half, I know that's not normal aging. So I took notes probably for about 5, 6 months and noticed that the things I was forgetting and my speech was getting worse. Um, so I went to the doctor and I told him I think I have dementia. And they give you this mini little 7, draw a clock, these things. And of course I failed. Okay, no surprise there. Then he sent me to a neuropsych to do that mind-numbing 4-hour test. Remember this at the beginning, and at the end they ask you what were you supposed to remember. It's like, I don't know. It's been 4 hours. So then everything came back and it was confirmed I have mild cognitive impairment, MCI. And then a year later I was told I have vascular dementia, traumatic brain injury, and all that other glorious stuff. My daughter said I keep repeating myself. But I noticed it. I had to make videos like this to talk to people. Go to this link, find this information about how to do the job. And I noticed that I had to keep redoing the video because the words are here, they just don't come out. So instead of using the bigger words, I found I was using the smaller words. And we have traveling doctors for the most part. There's one neurologist, and he's based out of Cody. He goes to Casper, he comes here, he's all over the place. So it was really hard. So the first neurologist I found was in Casper, which is 2-hour drive one way for me, which kind of made it hard. Because that's quite a drive, especially for when you have all these things happening, to go there and you get 15 minutes with the doctor. It gets frustrating. You spend more time on the road than you do trying to find answers. So it's really hard and really a challenge to find that doctor that fits with you. So what I ended up doing was the physical therapy place that I went to at that time, because I kept getting dizzy, so they sent me to physical therapy. Right above there is a neurologist. So I was like, okay. And that's who I currently have is Dr. Gee, again, but he's based out of Cody. So I can only see him once, maybe a month that he's there. Otherwise, it's his assistant, which is fine. But when you first go through this, you want the doctor, because you feel they have the most education. So that makes you feel comfortable. Um, it's really a challenge in a small area because there's not too many people that you can reach out to and say, who do you go to? We had just moved to Wyoming. COVID hit, so it's not like I could socialize and find out. So yeah, that's the biggest challenge I think to this is finding that right doctor. If I could go back in time and they just diagnosed me, I would look up the Alzheimer's Association. My doctor did not give me any information. None. And the frame of mind that diagnosis puts you in is just you're a balloon and you just got the air let out of you. I contacted my aunt, who's a nursing psychiatrist, and she goes, go to the Alzheimer's. So I reached out to the Alzheimer's, and now I'm a volunteer. I'm involved in not only all the research that they do, but helping them get more established, being a voice in my little community wanting to do more in my community, telling my story. So if I can go back in time, I would tell myself, just go to alz.org or call their 1-800 number, which I've called, and there was times that I called and the lady was so nice. We just rambled on for almost an hour about ice cream. Because every time we went to that topic, I started to cry. So we just talked about ice cream. You can go to their website and you just have everything there. I mean, you can click on testimonies. You can click in different states. You can find meetings to go to. And those are lifesavers, you know. Finding somebody out there who is like you is just a lifesaver. And there's not a lot of groups, especially in Wyoming, um, which Alzheimer's is working on, to get us feeling we have support, you know. So definitely go again to that website. There's little chat groups that you can join, coffee and conversations, or you can get more into heavier stuff. So yeah, definitely that's my lifesaver right now. And you have that 1-800 number too. You can always just call.